Okay. Hello, everybody. And before we get started, I just want to say something real quick. Who here remembers me from like 2023, 2022?
Yeah, I bought that car.
Yeah. And let me tell you guys.
The black car.
Yeah, the Amex thing, you guys were like my fourth or fifth clients ever when I first started the company. So much love. A lot of things changed. This happened. As well as company. So I appreciate you guys for being the early supporters. So what I have for you guys today is this. Who here considers themselves as like a sales professional? Can you raise your hand? All of you. Yeah. It's designed to make your hands go up. Yeah. Then you're going to freaking love this because the stuff that I'm going to share with you today is exactly how I was able to double our revenue in 5 months with a team of 10 using AI. I paid about 15 grand to go to an AI summit. Anybody here know who Alex Ramosi is?
Yes.
Yeah, I went to his AI summit. The stuff that I'm going to teach you today is what I learned after paying 15 grand. So don't quote me on it. Don't tell anybody that I tell you this because I might get sued. But I'm going to show you everything that I learned that enabled us to double our revenue. Who here would like that? Yeah, everybody, right. So let's get started. How to put your business on easy mode using AI and Google. Let's get started. Quick disclaimer, I have never been an agent, a broker, a mortgage lender, nothing like that. So please don't ask me how to sell loans. I have no idea. Ask Maria. And I'm not going to tell you how to sell real estate. I just, RPA, BRBC, I don't get it. And I still don't understand, sorry, Andrea, I still don't get what title insurance is. Real, just being real. And so what this presentation is not about is I'm not here to tell you how to sell real estate or loans. I'm here to show you how you can use AI and Google to close more deals and attract high-end clients. If that sounds good, can I get a yay?
Yeah.
Okay. So with that, who is this guy? If we haven't met, if it's your first time seeing me, let me introduce myself one more time. My name is Wu. I'm a founder of a company called LynkMe, and we're online presence specialists. After doing the cards for about a year, what we noticed, real estate professionals, about 70% of that did not have an online presence. What I mean by that? Well, on a digital card, what goes on it? Like your website, your reviews, your Google page, your logo, your social media, and we found about 70% of our clients did not have an online presence. And so we felt the need, and we've been doing the online presence work for about 2.5 years now, and I'm gonna show you everything. And we've helped about 3,000 agents nationwide. And I grew my team from 1 to 10 in 2 years. Thanks to Sharon and Maria for showing me the early mentorship and showing me the ways about business. So it's my turn to give back. So why should I listen to this guy? If you're thinking to yourself, who's this Asian kid? Why should I listen to you? I got you. We've helped agents like these to show up as #1 agents in their market. Well, what I mean is when you ask AI or Google, they show up as the #1. Agents like Rachel, #1 in Yorba Linda, like Mila, #1 in Laguna Woods, Bob in Laguna Hills, or Anvil Real Estate, the #1 OC firms by volume. So my gift to you is this. I don't have anything to sell you guys. Again, thanks for supporting me as in my early career. I have a gift for you that could materialistically change the way you do business. It's free. For those of you who stay until the end, I have a gift for you. The gift is worth more than a brand new set of AirPods. And it is worth less than a jet ski. So I'll cover more on it later. So what you will get out of this presentation is this. Part 1, I divided it up to 2 parts. Part 1 is I want to share how I was able to double our company's revenue in 5 months using AI. And part 2 is how top producers like yourselves stop losing loans, listings, whatever the thing is for you by fixing your online presence, okay? Let's start with part 1. Disclaimer number 2. I'm not going to tell you how you should use AI because I've never been an agent or loan officer or mortgage broker, and I'm also not a phony. But what I am going to do is I'm going to show you how I use AI, and you can implement it the way you want it after the presentation. Does that sound fair?
You're good. You're saying exactly the same.
Oh, well, it's only my 500th time doing this presentation. Thank you. Overnight success, right? Just kidding. The real problem with how most people use AI is this. They treat it like a personal assistant. What do I mean is they ask generic questions like, write a listing description, write an email response, or come up with my social media plan. Sound familiar, anybody? Yeah. So before I go any further, I have to make an important announcement, and that is, who here is not using AI? Can you raise your hand? Okay, gotcha. I'm not going to talk about how to build a multi-sequence AI agent because that'll take me 6 hours, and I also don't want to bore you. The stuff that I'm covering today is the stuff that you can learn and use it today. So I got you. And who here still uses the free version of AI tool? Free version. Maria, can you please tell them it's $20 a month. It doesn't matter if it's GPT, Gemini, Grok, it's $20 a month to upgrade to the premium. Please upgrade to the premium. It'll be the best investment of your freaking life, I promise you. Please. It's one lunch per month.
Google anymore.
Yeah.
No, but why is it good to upgrade to like chat?
Because it goes into more depth on your answers, and it also gives you more bandwidth in terms of like how deep of an answer it gives you. Yeah, it's so worth it. So I'm gonna assume everybody in this room has the upgraded version. You can't do this if you have the free one. $20, guys, $20. Okay, cool. In reality, AI is like the internet in that it has access to almost all information. Some of them are confidential, some of them are not. Meaning, if your goal was to 5x your top line, AI knows how to get you there. That's what's crazy. We just have to ask the right questions the right way, and that is called prompting. Okay, now we got the good, important stuff out of the way. Let's cover the agenda. How to get AI to fully understand our business. That's agenda 1. Agenda 2 is how to use data to get mind-blowing answers from AI. Part 3, I'm gonna walk you through some real-life examples, okay? Part 1, using ChatGPT. Oh yeah, everything that I'm gonna be covering here, you can do the same thing in Grok, Gemini, Perplexity, Copilot, and so many other tools. I'm gonna be using GPT, but just know you can do this in any AI tools. Quick notes on large language models. You can use any LLMs you like. The fundamentals in this presentation will apply to all of them. It just means AI. 2 ways to access ChatGPT. I have to cover all basics. If you want to get to ChatGPT, you Google ChatGPT and you click on ChatGPT. Simple? Okay. And I also highly recommend that you download the mobile app. Who here has the app version of the AI tool you use? Great. If you don't have it, please download it. It'll make your life so much easier. In this training, we're going to use the web-based application like this. Okay. Also, I'll assume you have the premium version. Please get it. Please. Okay. How to get AI to fully understand your business. Why is this important? Well, let's cover that. How to get AI to go from here to this. Okay, if you're like me, you probably want to make more money. And that's okay. We live in a capitalist society. If you ask AI, how do I close more deals? Without personal context, AI doesn't know what answers to give you. It just kind of gives you a broad generic BS answer. It's like asking a Starbucks employee, how do I close more deals? Well, it's like, well, you prospect and you close them. And so the answers that it gives you probably don't apply to your current revenue level, your team size, your current constraint, all of that good stuff. So the first step we need to do is to give AI the full context of your current business. Here's how. And please don't take pictures of anything. I'll send you the entire slides after. I got you. Yeah. So you can ask a question like this. After upgrading to the premium, if you ask this question to the free version, it'll give you like 5 questions. What questions do you need answered to fully understand my business so you can give me the best advice? Once you ask this question, it's going to give you questions. I counted it, and it's about 32 questions. Now, who here has been using AI for longer than, let's just say, 6 months? Okay, those are my people who just raised your hands. You can actually ask AI to answer them for you based on the conversations that it had with you. Here's how. You first copy the entire questions, right? Paste it back into AI and say something like, answer the below questions based on what you know about me, and underline every answer you're 50% not sure on. Guys, when you do this, you'll be blown away at just how many answers it underlines. Meaning, if you've been using AI to get advice or planning, whatever, it's been giving you answers on wrong context. Yeah. So this is the first thing we need to do. Now, assuming you've never used AI before, do this. Copy and paste all the questions, the 32 questions that we got, copy and paste them, and paste it into a Google Doc like this. Or for my Microsoft people, it's Microsoft Word or Google Doc. Are we with me so far? Okay, ask the question, copy the question, paste it into a doc, okay? And it'll take you about 30 minutes to go through each question and answer them in full detail. Please do this. It'll give you the highest freaking ROI of your time, I promise. Once you have answered the questions, just save it as a PDF and save it somewhere on your computer that you can just access it easily. I like to save it on my Google Drive, but you can save it wherever you want. Are we clear? Yeah, ask the question, copy and paste the question into a doc, answer the question, and save that as a PDF somewhere you can access easily, okay? Awesome. From now on, before you ask any questions, you want to upload that business context doc first, like this. You click the plus icon, click add files, and upload the PDF that we just saved, okay? If I can just get you to do this, you'd be at top 1% of AI users. It blows my mind, well, I guess I paid a lot of money for it, but it blows my mind as to still how so few people are using AI like this. Okay, so that is how we give AI full context of our business. Any questions so far?
Can you do that, but save it in your memory so you don't have to do it every time?
Oh, great question. I like to upload my business context doc every single time if I'm starting a new thread. So there's different conversations you can start, right? If you already uploaded your business context doc in one conversation, you don't have to re-upload it every time, as long as you're asking questions here. But if you start a new conversation, yes, you do want to upload that again. Does that kind of make sense? Yeah, within the same thread, it remembers. Yeah, great question. Number 2 is how to use data to get mind-blowing answers. Now, this is the meat and bone of this presentation. But first, can you raise your hand if you have been in the industry for more than 1 year? Okay, most people. Can you please raise it up high? Keep your hands raised if you have ever taken sales calls. Keep your hands raised if you have ever made social media content. Keep your hands raised if you have ever sent email newsletters. Yes, these are designed to keep your hands up. Okay, you can put it down. If you just raise your hands, then you have data. And last question is this. Raise your hand if you currently document and record every sales calls, email newsletters, social media content, all of that good stuff in your business. Record. Like you saved, yeah, awesome. 3, awesome. If you didn't raise your hand, you need to start documenting and recording every sales calls, email newsletters, social media content, and consultation calls in your business. And I'll show you why, but I'll show you how first. Here's how. Sales and consultation calls. Who here takes consult calls over Zoom? Raise your hand. What about over the phone?
Yeah.
Okay, what about in person?
Yeah.
Great. On Zoom, if you're talking to prospects on Zoom, you can literally just click record, and it'll record you and the prospect and the entire conversation directly on your computer. Pretty neat. If you take calls over the phone, you can use recording apps. There's a gazillions of apps out there. Just type into the app store like phone recorder or whatever. And once you click record, it'll transcribe everything that was said. If you take calls or consults in person, you can, with the permission, just record, just use the voice memo app in person so it records everything. Now, quick note here. I've taken about 2,500 sales calls in the last couple of years. And when I try to record, I used to say this. Oh, hey, can I record this call? About half the people said no. Yeah. So what I learned, what I like to say now is, hey, I'm going to be using AI to take notes for us. And would you like me to send you an AI summary so you know what we talked about? Everybody says yes. Yeah. And so just make it beneficial driven and say like, hey, let me send you an AI summary after this conversation. They'll say yes, and then you start recording. Yeah. Quick tap there. Once you have those calls, what I like to do is I like to pick 10 of my best sales calls, where I just felt like Zeus, like I closed that, right? And I just copy and paste those calls into a doc. I have top 10 sales closes right here, okay? Are we with me so far? Okay. Email newsletters, pretty straightforward. Whatever email newsletters you send, weekly, monthly, whatever, whichever one got the best engagement, reply rate, open rate, whatever, you want to copy what you said and just paste it in here. And just have 10 best email newsletters in here. Social media content. Well, how do I record social media content? Great question. Take your videos and upload them to a free transcriber tool. Just type in free transcriber tools. There's so many of them out there. You can just take a video, upload it, and then it'll transcribe every word that was said in the video. 2.0 version of that is if you really love Maria's video, take her video, download it. You can download it on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and transcribe that and save those. And I'll show you why in a sec. Social media content, again, save it here. So I have videos I like. I got videos I like. In other words, shorts other people posted that I really loved and they had millions of views. I want to replicate it. I have it in here. My YouTube videos. These are my current YouTube videos transcribed into words and I save them in here. We're just covering the hows right now. And now you have tangible data you can use to get mind-blowing answers. And just as a real quick note, this is what my Google Drive looks like. So in this drive, I have a folder called data sources. I have consultation calls, content, email newsletter, guarantees, offers, presentation. The reason why I'm filming this in the back right there is I'm gonna transcribe it and put it in here so I can improve it. Top 10 sales closes, top presentation, YouTube videos. So whatever the category is that you want to save or get it organized like this. Okay, we just covered how to use data to get mind-blowing answers. Before we go to the example, do we have any questions? No?
I know, right?
What?
We're so old school.
Just remember this. What we're trying to do is we're asking AI, what questions do you need to fully understand us? That's part one.
Yeah.
Everybody, are we clear on that?
Yeah.
Part 2 is whatever we're already doing, the stuff that we're already doing. Sales calls, social media content, we're just saving them in our computer. So we can feed it to AI later. We're gonna go to the example now. Example 1, get advice tailored to your business. Remember the business context doc that we created with all the questions that we answered? Upload that and say something like this. You're a world-class real estate coach. You specialize in taking real estate agents or mortgage brokers here from making $100,000 per year in GCI to $1 million per year in GCI. I uploaded my business context doc. Based on the level I'm at, can you give me advice on how I can 10x my income? I'd like to achieve this in 2 years. First, make me a report on what's working, what's not working, my strength and my weaknesses. Second, map out a personalized playbook I can simply follow to get to my goals. We're no longer asking, hey, come up with this plan. We're asking detailed questions with context. If you do this, 6 hours of your life will just disappear. Just make sure you have a big old cup of coffee on a Saturday morning, empty out your calendar, and just do this. It's like, who's like a Tom Ferry equivalent version for loan officers and lenders? Yeah? Let's just say Maria.
Maria.
Yeah. Let's just say Maria.
Maria, hello.
This is how you get Tom Ferry to coach you for free every single second of your day. Yeah. So this is how you get advice tailored to your business. Please do this. Like the answers that it gives you are going to be nuts because it now has full context about your business. It knows you. Awesome. Example number 2, get feedback on your sales call. Remember the top 10 sales closes we created? Upload that and say something like this. You're a world-class real estate sales coach who specializes in breaking down sales calls and tweaking it to convert the highest number of leads. I uploaded 10 of my sales calls. I need you to break down my calls and tell me what's working, what's not working, my strength and my weaknesses. Then give me a mother script I can use for all of my future calls. Yeah. When you do this, AI will rip you apart. And I was kind of butthurt in the beginning because I thought I was good, but then I was not. But like, it's crazy. Just please do this. Real quick on sales script, who here like genuinely has a script and you actually follow the fucking script? Excuse my language.
I start.
Oh, you start?
Maybe 3 calls and then.
Okay. Most people that I talk to, I obviously, as you can tell, I do this presentation a lot. When I say this, mother script, anytime I say the word script, people look at me like, well, I don't want to sound like a robot, Woo. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Here's how we need to use a sales script. You get the mother script, right? You print it out. It's gonna be like 1 to 3 pages long, right? Right. Print it out. Read it front to back. Take a black marker. Cross out one sentence. Read it front to back. Take a black marker. Cross out another sentence. Read it front to back. And you do that until you're just looking at a black piece of paper. That is how we breathe the script. We don't want to be thinking about, oh, like, what do I need to say during the sales call? Like, we're just listening to them and that we're just talking because we're breathing the script is what we call it. And so on my team, for sales, onboarding, customer success, every team member has a script. If they don't follow the script, I know because their performance goes down. And so, yeah, every week I review our team. And if, for example, our customer success rep had a performance of 74%, but our threshold is 82, I get a meeting with them and be like, pull up your calls. And I look at it and they're not following the fucking script. And I'm like, what are we doing? And so that'll be especially useful for you since you have a big team. So do that. That is how we grow big shit. All right, so results. Let's talk about real numbers. I'm not gonna show you how much money I made, but I will show you one real stat. In my opinion, sales call close rate is probably the #1 most important stat in any business. Would you guys agree? Yeah. This is my close rate in July of 2025, last year. Before I learned these stuff, it was at 25%, meaning 1 out of 4 people who got on the call with me ended up working with us, right? Not bad, but I knew I could do better. This is October, my close rate went to 36%, about 11% increase from July. So in 3 months, 11%. Better, but this is December to December 31st, my close rate went to 50%. After every call, I recorded every call, and after that, I just uploaded them every single time, kept revising my script, kept doing the objection handling, whatever, and 25% to 50% in 5 months. So let me ask you guys this. As a sales professional, if nothing about your business changed, but your close rate doubles, what would that do for your business? It doubles your business. Yeah. And so the reason why I wanted to cover this is because like this shit is so mind-blowing to me, and it's crazy to me how so few people use this. And because you guys are top mortgage lenders and brokers, I want you to use this and achieve similar results. Well, you may be thinking, well, this is a one-time work that will stick with you for life. one-time, no, yeah, this is a one-time work that will stick with your life. But you might be thinking, well, that was just 1 month. Well, this is January of this year, 75%, February, 53%, March of this year, 29%, April, 44%. So average close rate stays at about 50%. So it's a one-time work that'll literally stick with you for the rest of your career. Please do this, I promise. If I can get at least 5 people in this room to do it, my time today was worth it. Because I got nothing to sell you today. Yeah, all right, cool. So part 1 agenda, we went through how to get AI to fully understand your business, how to use data to get mind-blowing answers, and I walked you through some real-life examples. Did I deliver on that promise? Yeah. Okay. Part 1, closing thought. If you want better answers, ask better questions with context. Clear? Okay. So we just finished part 1. Part 1, did I deliver on that promise? Yes, thank you. Part 2, how top producers stop losing listings by fixing their online presence. The reason why I wanted to cover this, I'll share a 20-second story to make this feel real. Anybody here know Red, KW Newport Beach? Red Anaya? No? Okay, you guys gotta work with him. He does about 20 million in sales volume per year. One of the top producers in Newport Beach, real estate agent. And he came to me and said, Woo, I need you to like fix my stuff right away. And I was like, oh, okay, can I ask why? He told me this. He has a client, Red. This client in this particular case is an entire family, in that every member of this family has bought and sold real estate with Red. It was time for grandma to list her home. Red got the listing because everybody really loves it, Red. They've been doing business with Red. And easy $40,000 commission for him. He was happy. And grandma calls Red and says this, hey Red, we decided to interview another agent before signing with you. And Red is like, shit, what did I do wrong? And he asks, oh, can I ask why? And grandma says this, well, my granddaughter did research on you and she didn't find any reviews. And she told me that you weren't very active on social media. So my granddaughter found another agent who had a ton of reviews that he was very active on TikTok and Instagram. Totally fair, right? They wanted to give that agent a shot. And so Red was like, well, I would love the same opportunity to sit down with you and discuss this. So Red shows up to the grandma's house and this guy was like, let's compare apples to apples. Here's my MLS record. I've sold 200 homes in Newport Beach. Who's this other agent you're considering interviewing? Grandma gives Red the other agent's business card. Red looks him up in the MLS. This guy, who supposedly looked like a top producer, in the past 3 years sold 2 homes in Newport Beach. Yeah. And that's the very moment, I couldn't make this up, I have it in recording, obviously. I couldn't make this up. He said, it doesn't matter how good of an agent that I actually am. If people can't see that online, they're just gonna hire a rookie who looks better than me online. You guys know this too. Every new agent that just got their license, they're 23, they're a top producer on TikTok.
They're killing it.
Yeah, they look like they're killing it. Yeah. So guys, I know we have a lot of producers in the room who are actually really good. Yeah, we just gotta show how good we are online so we stop losing deals to these rookies. I mean, any rookies in the room? Yeah, kudos to you, because we can absolutely steal their business. Yeah. So the strategy for new professionals are making yourself look like you've been doing this for 15 years, which you can absolutely do. And strategy for people that's been in the industry for a while, the strategy here is we literally just have to tell people how good we are. That's it. And I'll show you how. Let's get started. I got this quote from NAR. They said 90% of potential clients Google you before reaching out. I know it's for real estate agents, but I assume it's about the same for, is it loan officers or mortgage lenders? I needed like a simpler term to refer to you guys. Loan officers? Okay, I'm assuming loan officers, it's probably the same, right? So we're gonna put it to the test. Can everybody pull out your cell phone? Yeah, you know where this is going. Pull out your cell phone, and I need you to open up Google. Go to Google, and I need you to type in your first name, last name, loan officer. First name, last name, loan officer, and see what shows up. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. So pull up to your cell phone, open Google, type in your first name, last name, loan officer.
What am I looking for?
So when you type in your name, I just want you to pay attention to the first 3 links that show up and actually click through each link and see how you're being displayed right now. First 3 links. Click the first 3 links and see what you see. Okay, you don't have to say that out loud. Just and give me a thumbs up when you're done so I know where everybody's at. Okay, I'll wait 20 more seconds. Great. Okay, everybody about done?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you 3 questions. Please answer them honestly. No one's here to judge, we're here to help. 3 questions. If you showed up, raise your hand. If you saw yourself, this should be everybody. Raise your hand up high so I can see. Okay, most people, great. You can put it down. Sometimes what I see is when a loan officer or a real estate agent would Google themselves, there's another person from a different brokerage that shows up before you. Yeah, it happens all the time. But I think most people said they saw themselves first. Okay, that's good. Question number 2 is this. Who here within the first 3 links saw reviews? Zillow, realtor.com, a Google page, Yelp, Facebook business page. Can you raise your hand up high? Saw reviews? 1 person, okay. Yes. The question was, if you saw reviews on you within the first 3 links, raise your hand.
Yeah.
Okay, one person. You didn't see reviews, Maria?
1, 2, 3, on the 4th one.
Someone else has
LinkedIn got
my
it.
name.
Someone else has your name? Okay, so see, Maria saw someone else. What's your last name, Maria?
Looney.
Is that a common last name?
No.
No?
But there is
Interesting.
someone that is a writer, actually. I mean, mine are here, but
Okay.
I don't
So if you didn't raise your hand just now, the number one driver of online presence and decision making is going to be reviews.
really.
That's precisely the reason why when you go to Amazon, you see plethora of just reviews, 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 and you probably buy the product with the most number of reviews,
That's so
right?
true.
People do the same thing on us. And so we're looking for most reviewed product, but we're not getting reviews on ourselves. So we gotta fix that. So if you didn't see any reviews, here's exactly what I need you guys to do.
Okay, what do you do?
This is important. Listen up. Have an Excel spreadsheet. And in that spreadsheet, I need you to put in anyone and everyone who can make a comment about your work ethic or character. Yes, that includes everybody in the room. Yes, that includes your agent, your loan officer, your TC, your broker, your escrow officer, everybody, your home inspector, and also ask friends and family to make a comment about your work ethic or character. Yes, past clients absolutely need to be in there, but a lot of professionals think, oh, I can only get reviews from my past clients. Not the case. On Google, anybody can make your review as long as it's specific to their experience about knowing you. The minimum number of reviews that we need to have is 55 stars. 50. So
5 stars.
55 stars combined. So I recommend like 40 on Google page and just couple sprinkled across like other platforms like Yelp, Facebook business page, Zillow, things like that. Yes. Is that tactical? If you ask 2 reviews per day from people that already like you, by the end of the month, you're at 60. Is that doable?
Okay, so what do you do, like, is there a link that they can?
Yes. So for a Google page, if you sign in, you can copy your review link. You send that to whoever you want and say, yeah, hey, can you click the link below and make a short comment about my work ethic or character?
Okay.
If you want to entice the offer a little more, just send them a $5 gift card.
Okay,
Would you guys pay $500 for 105 stars?
okay.
All day, yeah. All right, last thing is branding. When you click through each links, who here look like the same person on each platform? Raise your hand. Yeah? Okay, 3 people. We're talking about same headshot, same company, same market. This is what we see so often. We Google an agent or a lender, and they have like Instagram, LinkedIn, website. They have a different picture on each platform. A picture that's 10 years old on their website, picture with their wife on Instagram, picture with their dog on Facebook. We see it so many times. Clients do this in seconds, Instagram, LinkedIn, website. If you have a different picture on each platform, they're thinking, am I looking at the same person? And online, guys, people actually have an attention span of 2 seconds. If something's confusing, they just leave right away. So we gotta keep that stuff consistent. I'll show you an example later. Okay, with that said, you guys can put down the phones now. Some of you are on TikTok, put it down. I don't have a lot of time left over, so I just prepared 2 short examples of a great online presence for a real estate professional and not so great online presence for a real estate professional. And I want you to visually see the difference. Would that be good?
Yeah.
Okay. This is Joyce. I blocked out her last name in order to protect her identity because we're using it as a bad example. Joyce Blank Realtor is what I Googled, okay? Do you guys see reviews?
No.
Do you see her picture?
No.
Do you see her website? Do you see Instagram or Facebook, the 2 most popular platforms right now? No. So if you're let's just say, if you're the seller and you're looking at this agent, what's going through your head when you see this?
She's not really doing work.
She's not closing a lot of deals. Yeah, she's new agent, part-time agent, whatever.
Yeah.
So sad face, not good. Here's a better example of what I need everybody in this room to look like in the 2026 and beyond. This is one of our clients. Naim Olachea Realtor is what I Googled. What is the first thing that catches your eye? You can immediately put a face next to his goddamn name, right? Right. This is Puppy right here is called your Google business profile. Absolutely free to create. There's no reason as to why you shouldn't have one. Shows your picture, your name, your market immediately, 88 5 stars, and it gets even better. 13 5 stars, 25 5 stars on Zillow, 4 or 5 stars on Yelp, and his personal website, naimolachea.com, shows up right away. So, I know you're Korean. What was your name again? Tony. You're Korean, right?
Yeah, Chinese.
Oh,
Vietnamese.
Tony, let me ask you a really tough question. You're a seller. We're just going to use real estate agents as an example. You're a seller. You need to sell your home. You ask your friends, hey, what agent did you use to sell your? Let's say Tony gets 2 referrals. And as a responsible consumer, he does his research. You Google the first one, they look like this. You Google the second one, they look like this. Now, here's a really hard question. I want you to really think about it. Which one are you going to call?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah,
This one, right?
that's so true.
Do you guys remember the story that I told in the beginning of my presentation about the top producer almost losing a listing? Naeem has sold about 115 homes in his career. He's been doing this for about 12 years. Naeem. This lady, Joyce, has sold over 700 homes.
Wow.
Been in the industry for 35 years
That's why.
in NorCal.
Yeah,
Yeah. But you guys all said, based on what you saw, you're going to go with him,
Yeah.
right? If we're just looking at their transaction record, absolutely we got to go with this lady. She's done it like 5.5 times Naeem.
Referrals then. It's all referrals.
All referrals.
All referrals.
So are there businesses, are there businesses that make money today without a website? Yes. Are there businesses who make money without an AI? Yes. Are they making as much as they could? No.
That's the thing.
Exactly. Way more. She could be a team leader right now, just getting so much business with AI too. Yeah. So in 5 seconds, a consumer decides if you're legit. And so I want to show you, anybody here know who Tina Wing is? No? Okay, good, good. This agent was bleeding money. And it's so important that I show you guys this so you don't make the same mistakes. When I looked at her Google presence, I gave her a 0 out of 5. Here's why. I Googled Tina Wing Realtor, this is what I saw, and I gave her a 0. Can anybody tell me why, based on what we discussed today? Maria's like, she looks pretty good.
No phone number?
No phone number, there's a call, but no, yeah, she's missing a phone number, yeah. Okay, anybody else? No website, okay. Anybody else?
Rating, no rating.
No, she has 26, 21. She's not smiling. I gave it her 0.
Oh, no, yeah.
0. Okay, I'll tell you why. Remember when we talked about someone else showing up? This is the wrong Tina. Our Tina is with Keller Williams. In fact, our Tina is a capper at our office. She gets a ton of business from referrals. She would do a great job with a client. Client would refer business to our Tina. Referrals Google her name and they see this. So what do you think the referrals were doing?
Oh, shoot.
They're calling a different Tina.
Oh, my God.
Tough. And this particular Tina is not that far from where our Tina is. And so if you're currently showing up like this, the only way we can fix this is by pushing SEO. Everybody know what that means? Search engine optimization. What I mean by that is every platform that you build, Google, website, realtor.com, Instagram, social, whatever, has to have so much metadata to back it up, so Google's kind of forced to show you first. If you don't understand what I just said, don't worry. That's exactly why I do and why you do what you do. Yeah, so our Tina shows up first now. Let me show you another example. This is Rachel. Maria, if you're the seller and Rachel came up to you and was like, hey, list with me. I'm the #1 agent in Yorba Linda. Would you believe her based on what you see? I appreciate that. Yeah, she's the #1 agent in Yorba Linda. And so we saw this and we were like, Rachel, we gotta fix this.
Okay.
So this is what she looks like now. As soon as people visit her site, what do you see first? Numbers. 2.3 billion in sold, 1,000 plus transactions, 250 plus client reviews, #1 agent in Yorba Linda, and notable sales where you highlight the biggest loan amount or whatever the case may be, biggest home, without the sold or loan funded date. So it makes you look like you funded that loan yesterday. Yeah, so if I need $1 million from you, I go to your website and you're like, oh, here's a client that we lended $7 million to. It's like, oh, obviously he can give me a loan. Like he does loans that are way more expensive than mine. That's the idea, conviction. And so if you're looking at this and thinking, well, woo, I don't have 2.3 billion in sales. What do? I got you. You can borrow the team stats, borrow Elite One's team stats. As a team, we funded X last year. As a team, we have 200 years of experience doing this. As a team, we've helped. Yeah, that's what we do for new agents and new lenders. Because if you tell them, oh, I have 1 year of experience online, like there's so many options. So, yeah. So use the team numbers until your numbers look good and go on your own ways. Yeah, okay. I'll show you one more, a couple more. This is John. John is a team leader at KW, team leader at 2 Keller Williams offices in Hesperia. What does his Yelp say? Team leader at KW. What does his realtor.com say? It says EXP. What does his Facebook say? Something else, Revelis Real Estate Group. So if I'm a seller and I just researched him, I'm like, well, John told me he manages 2 Keller Williams offices. What company are you with? So what do you think It's in my head when I see this.
Not trust.
Right. It's like he's confused. Yeah. He's a great friend of mine, so I can be real. And so, guys, if your branding looks like this across multiple platforms, we gotta fix it like this, where everywhere people look at, they see one consolidated brand with one market. Victor Valley, 20 years of experience, 770 families helped. Why are we doing this? Well, because modern savvy buyers and sellers, they no longer Google. They go to ChatGPT and they ask, is Maria Looney a legit lender or loan officer? What do you think AI will do when you ask that question? It does this. It looks at your website, your socials, your LinkedIn, your Zillow. So we're pre-framing what AI will say by saying we're the top real estate expert in your market, your years of experience, your family's helped. Does that make sense? Okay. So I'll wrap it up with this question. Can anybody answer me this? I made eye contact with you, so I'm gonna pick you. How many people do you think will Google your name in the next 30 days? 2? Okay. Well, this one's worth writing down. If you have a pen or a phone, just write this down.
Surprised, huh? Is that what you're-
It's called Google Alerts. Set up Google Alerts. It's absolutely free. When you set up Google Alerts, whenever people Google your name with your title, you can set it to exactly what. Google will notify you. Industry average, as long as you're a producing real estate professional, the average search is 7 searches a month. Now that's the average, including new people, experienced people. So half the people get way more, the other half way less. If 1 out of the 7 people were highly motivated buyer who Googled your name and they clicked away to another loan officer because 1, they couldn't find you, or 2, you didn't look established, how much commission does that lose you? What's the average commission for loan officers? I have no idea.
10 grand.
10 grand? That is a lot of money. And the worst part is it's happening silently multiple times per year. Yeah. So my goal is to help you and set up with free resources so you can improve that. So here's what we do. Our flagship program is called Elite Agent Listing Defense, where inside of that program, we rebuild everything a seller or buyer sees when they Google you in under 60 days, done for you. So the outcome is you look like a top tier agent, lender, plumber, whatever, when anyone Googles you or asks AI about you in less than 60 days. And I told you I have a gift for you. Yeah, it's free. Gifts should be free. For being here, you're gonna get the following. Number 1, my team and I are going to personally review your entire online presence across Google, website, and branding and give you a score out of 10. Yeah, so we're gonna give you a score out of 10 on Google, score out of 10 on website, score out of 10 on branding. And we'll include action steps, like personalized action steps, so you can just fix it. With DIY online presence checklist, you can just go down the list and check, do I have this? I don't have a Google page. I have reviews. Just check that, fix it yourself. Will that be valuable?
Yeah.
Okay, so who I built this for is this. We typically work best with real estate professionals who are in this category, that are established and doing at least 5 million in sales volume, not commission, sales volume per year, that are referral heavy, because these guys are what needs online presence work the most, because they have so many people Googling them, and that are ready to look like top producers online. But even if you're not there yet, I highly recommend that you scan the QR code to get this, okay? And everyone who scans today will also get a copy of today's slides. I like to make good offers. So if you would like that, scan this bad boy with your camera and fill out the short form so I know who's who. And then if you want our team to kind of take this off your plate and want to talk, you can book a 60-minute call with me. It's the last question, just say yes, and then you'll be directed to my calendar. If you qualify, you'll be able to book a call directly on the form. So I'll give you guys about 30 seconds to fill it out, and in the meantime, I'll answer any questions.
I had a question. I have my Google business set up,
Okay?
and I set it up and it has my address, my home address, and it has my home picture in it. I need to change that.
How many reviews do you have on that page?
I only have like 3 reviews.
Okay, delete it and just make a new one.
Delete the page?
Yeah, delete the page. Because it's such a pain in the butt with Google to change the address. You have to go through the video process, verification, all of that. If you only have 3 reviews right now, delete it, make a new one, because you can get 10 reviews in a day. Yeah, so that's probably the cleanest way I would go about it. Huh?
It's asking primary market. I don't know.
Oh, just put like, what area do you serve? Is it Oklahoma? Is it SoCal? Is it OC? Yeah. Because depending on your market, our advice for you will change.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll let you guys fill out those forms. I appreciate you for having me today. I hope that was useful.
And then,
Yes.
then you can help us fix this all, right?
If you want help, yeah, we can help you for a fee depending on what you need. Our range is like anywhere from 4 to 9K, depending on how much help you're looking for.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, a lot of people, when they hear that price, they're like, that's a lot of money. Well, your average commission is 10. If it protects you at least 2 a year, it already paid for it like 4 times over.
Okay, so you have So that's what you do then? That's what your company
Yeah,
does?
so we still do the cards, but we honestly, it's just referral only. If I'm being real, the first 3 months of doing this, actually I'll talk to you in private.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I want to ask you something.
Yeah.
about that.
Any questions, Sharon? Thank you. I'm flying out to Texas Memorial or Houston Memorial to do this presentation for Keller Williams office out there. And so if you have offices you want me to speak
I
at,
was just going to
yeah.
ask you, would you do that?
Yeah, if you have offices you want me to speak at, my
Okay.
whole business model is give value in front of real estate professionals, and if people want help, I can help them.
Would you do that over Zoom instead of flying away? Could you do that over Zoom?
I can do that over Zoom. I prefer in person, so I'm flying out like nationwide right now, going to different offices, doing this. For flying out though, brokers usually fly me out, so I don't have to take care of my airfare myself. But yeah, we can do Zoom too. All right, thank you all.
Thank you so much.